Have you ever heard the expression, you don't have time to do it right, but you have time to do it over? It's kind of a take on a John Wooden quote, but I was thinking about this the other day when I was talking to Elliot, a man who just got married for the third time. I'm Leslie Dories, your marriage coach, creator of the Hero Husband Project, and owner of Foundations Coaching. And the truth of the matter is that many people who get divorced go on and get remarried. And the divorce rate is about slightly under 50% for first-time marriages, and it goes increasingly up with each successive marriage, meaning it's like two-thirds second marriages and as much as 90% for third and subsequent marriages. And the reason for this is not because people are, the reason for this is because people are looking at the wrong thing. And the truth of the matter is, it's very easy to put all of the responsibility for a failure or a breakdown in your marriage on your partner. Because when you are in a relationship, especially a marriage, you have a built-in scapegoat. If my partner would just stop doing X, or if they would start doing Y, all of our problems would be solved. And in fact, a lot of times people go to therapists or marriage professionals or relationship professionals and say, here, fix my partner. The deal is, your partner isn't broken. Neither are you. What is going on is a lack of knowledge. And we hopefully, in many cases, people will take the opportunity after a relationship has broken apart to look at what was working and what wasn't working. And the best place to look is not across the kitchen table at your partner, but in the mirror at yourself. Because there are three things that are going on in a marriage. There's you, there's your partner, and there's the relationship that you create together. And that gives you responsibility for one and a half of those things. You're responsible for what you put in, what you create, what you take out. And the truth, and we don't learn this. People do not learn what makes marriages successful. Because every relationship you've been in, every romantic relationship you've been in before your marriage has ended. So what needs to happen differently to make this one work? Because, by the way, marriage is the most complicated relationship on the planet. And, I love to drive. I love to drive fast. I would not get on a NASCAR track with the professionals and expect to do well, because I don't know how to do that. Right? I don't know how to do a lot of things that people who are professionals can do, because they spend their entire lives working at their craft, right? People fall in love, get married, follow the Beatles, that love is all you need. We're going to ride off into the sunset per all the rom-com movies. And then when we hit that first bump, we're thrown out. We don't know how to handle it. We don't know what to do, because we don't have the skills. And this is what I was talking about with this man Elliot, who was giving me some great information. I'm doing research to find out what's going on in people's marriages, what they're missing, what they need. And he was very wonderful and open, because he told me that his first two marriages were a mistake, and he actually took the time after the failure of his second marriage to do the deep work, to figure out what his part in it was, to figure out how to do these things better. And surprise, surprise, with his current wife, things are going much more smoothly, because he has the knowledge. He did the work. He took the time to learn how to do it right. And so that's what I'm challenging you to do. I hear all the time about my partner does this, my partner does that, my partner does the other, which may be all true. What's missing is, what are you doing? How are you moving your marriage forward, or how are you sending it into the ditch? And I get it. it is an interplay between two people. But when you understand and feel confident in your half of the equation, just like Elliot, number one, you're going to be able to pick a better partner. And number two, you're going to be able to make things work much more smoothly with the partner you've chosen. So I'm inviting you to take a look at what is going well in your relationship and what could stand improvement. And I'm also inviting you, if you'd be interested, to do a research interview with me. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not doing all that. I want to find out what you're running into to make sure that I am giving people the right information. And if you're interested in doing that, you can go to my Calendly link, which is www.calendly.com/Lesli Dories, and choose the research interview option. I'm really trying to find out how best I can serve you, and I'd really, really love your feedback. So hopefully you found this helpful, and until next week, stay loving.